Bacchus is an oil painting made between 1596 and 1598 by the Italian painter Caravaggio, currently held in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. It was commissioned by Cardinal Francesco Maria Bourbon del Monte to give it to Ferdinando I de' Medici in occasion of the wedding of his son Cosimo II. This work represents Bacchus, also known as Dionysus, the Greek god of wine, inebriation, fertility, and theatre. This character can be found in scenes from Greek mythology, which were often placed in the private spaces of aristocrats. Classical images were used to deceive the patron's interests or triumphs. Probably the patron who commissioned this painting valued the finer things in life and saw Bacchus as the perfect allegory for wealth and excess. According to the traditional iconography, he is naked, with a crown of wine or ivy leaves, and he holds the thyrsus in his hand and a bunch of grapes or a cup of wine. Caravaggio's Bacchus is sitting, covered by a sheet in the form of a tunic that reveals part of the torso. The god offers a cup of freshly poured wine with his left hand. His face is plump and colorful, offering an image of health and abundance. The hand pouring the wine seems uncertain, which is a symbol of tipsiness, which can also be seen in the redness of the cheeks. Bacchus' right hand holds a bow, placed in correspondence with the navel. It should be interpreted as the node that unites God to man. During a restoration phase, it was discovered that inside the carafe of wine there was a face of a man, which is believed to be the self-portrait of Caravaggio himself.
Caravaggio is not only attempting to represent Bacchus, but also a boy dressed up as Bacchus. It is a sensual scene inviting the viewer to succumb to their carnal desires. The boy is youthful and handsome, raw yet muscular. He barely makes an attempt to keep his robes on as he invites the viewer to join him with a suggestive look in his eye. In the basket there is a bursting pomegranate as well as a rotting apple. Caravaggio uses this element together to hint at the vanitas theme. According to this theme, youth and pleasure are fleeting. Everything must succumb to death and worth. The model of the work is unknown. Some argue that it is the same Caravaggio who would have worked on the drafting of the work with a system of mirrors. Others, however, notice the similarity of this Bacchus with Mario Minniti, companion and friend of Caravaggio, who is probably present in other paintings made by Caravaggio. The interpretations of the painting are different. Some give a homosexual meaning. On this line, it is believed that Caravaggio wanted to refer to the relationship that exists between him and the model, Mario Minniti. For others, the Bacchus wants to represent a theme dear to Caravaggio, which is the eternal youth. Others, instead, see in Bacchus Christ the Redeemer, who offers wine, the blood of good, as a symbol of sacrifice and redemption.